Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and today I have some happy mail, and I'm sorry one of my lights is doing something weird. I think it stopped. Sorry if it flashes, I don't know what it was doing. But anyway, it's in a big tall box and I can't even really fit it that well under my camera, so the box is right here. I've just tipped it on its side and I cut the tape, so stuff's starting to fall out because I have it laying on its side. But we're just going to kind of take everything out, and I'm going to move the box out of the way. This is from my lovely, lovely friend Robin, who, seriously Robin, she just spoils me rotten. She finds the coolest stuff and she sends it to me. It's like you should make some things for yourself out of all this awesome stuff. I thank you greatly. I just feel bad. Okay. Let's see, that's all. So I'll move the box out of the way because it was just way too tall to fit like under my camera and everything. So I'm going to kind of put some of it over here off to the side so we can just kind of go through maybe a little stack at a time or something. I think I might start with that one because there's little pieces under there that I don't want to lose in my shuffle of stuff on my table. Okay, so we have awesome little lace, very cool, and some navy blue rickrack, which I've not seen a lot of that, and it's that nice wide rickrack. That's nice. This is really cool. What even is that? Oh, it's a Christmas ornament. I was like, that is really neat. Oh, I see, I get it. It's like Mary or something, or an angel, because here's the arms, the head, and then this would be like the halo. That's really cool. That would be super fun on the front of a Christmas journal. Thank you. And these are fun for the front of a journal. Love those. They're beautiful. So much work, you know, when you think about this. I mean, to me, this is just like amazing. That is really neat. You find the best stuff. I don't find any, and I look, but I just don't find stuff as cool as this. Every once in a while I'll find something that's like really neat, but it's pretty rare. I just don't find this type of thing. So is this, oh, it's like a child's apron, I think. Well, maybe it would work because that's a pretty big hole to put around your neck. This is just so tiny. But that is really cool. I guess it's normal size, like adult size. That is neat. Thank you. It's so fun. Can you imagine crocheting all that or knitting? I don't even know. I'm like so clueless on all that. Sorry, that's my printer just doing its thing over there. Yeah, this is really pretty lace. It's like really fine. You can tell. I love that. Fine, kind of thin lace because it's easier on pages. It doesn't get too bulky. Look at all these trims. My goodness. Thank you, thank you. This is so nice of you to send all this to me. Yeah, all this will be fun to play with. Look at that old lace. And this trim, that's a vintagey one. You can always tell, like, just by the feel of it. Like this you can tell is newer because it's kind of that, maybe a polyester type yarn, and this is just like a cotton yarn. So cool. Thank you so much. All kinds of goodness in there. And doilies, she always finds good. These are good sized doilies because they'll fit on the front and they don't hang off, so you don't have to like cut them at all. So that's awesome. And this is really cool. This would be cool like on the spine and have these just on either side of the journal. That's really cool. Thank you. And then oh, I didn't even finish that pile. I still got the Glassine bags. I just got over here looking at all this goodness. Very cool. That's a good journal size too because it doesn't hang off. So all these fun, oh, these are those things, we get them at Wingers. I don't know if that's where you get them too, but these are super fun little bags because they put the cutlery, you know, in there that you eat with. So I always bring these home because you can stitch them into a journal. So, you know, you can put them into the signature and sew them right into the binding. And then you can cut this side open and you have 2 pockets. So those are super fun. And look at all these glassine. Are these envelopes or what? What are these? Oh, okay, I see. They open on this end. So they're more like a up and down pocket. I'm not sure what those are for. If anybody knows what that is. It's like a, it's kind of a, yeah, it's just a little stiff piece right there. Like a stick almost. I don't know what else to call it, but look at all those. Those are so awesome. Thank you so much, Robin. Those will be really fun to play with. They're a great size for a bag in a journal. This is so cute. She was telling me that she put a few things that were Valentine's in. So that's adorable. Look at the little cupids on there. Those cute. That is super pretty. And the roses. Very cool. Thank you. That one's awesome. And this is a scarf. Oh wow, look at that. That's gorgeous. Holy smokes. I don't know if I can cut that one up. My daughter may steal that one, actually, is what will probably happen. She loves stuff like that. So she may glom onto that and be like, you're not cutting that one up. That is very pretty. Thank you so much. And then this one has roses, a rose. Does it have, yeah, there's another little, like, the rosettes there. But that's beautiful. That's, I got the rose that's on the front of that other journal from Robin. That one would be very good as well. This is cool to go around a journal. That would be fun. I'm not sure how I would fasten it. Maybe a button or something. I'll have to think about that. That's very cool. Thank you. And this bigger doily. So delicate. Very cool. And a pink one. That's a big one. Very pretty. And then this one. They have that antique smell. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's so, it like brings back memories, I tell you. This is really cool. This one would be fun on a journal too. You might have to cut some, but that's really neat. Look at all the hand stitching all the way around. That is really cool. There's another little one of those. There's a whole bunch of them. See, those are just super fun when you use them as pockets in journals. I'll have to use them more because I just use, you know, I've had a few, so I haven't put them in a lot of journals. This is cute. Look at those little flowers. Gosh, that's so much work in those. Thank you, thank you. And this is great for the front of a journal. Just put that little piece on the front and that on the back. Very cool. Thank you. Ew, look at this Christmassy. That's very Christmassy. Oh, it's Table Runner. Yeah, that's really neat. Could definitely use that on a cover. Oh, I think you've given me one of these before. Or something like it. It might be a round one. But it's got the same design. On this same kind of fabric. Thank you. And this is, that's beautiful. I love that. That is gorgeous. And these doilies. Oh, look at that. I've not seen one like that before. That one's beautiful. Huh. Because I've seen, you know, lots of these kind. I find those sometimes around, and these kind. These are great sizes. Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. Because you could even cut those circles out if you wanted. That's cute. Very cute. And a great size. Oh, wow, look at it. You're just naughty, Robin. You find the coolest stuff. You really should make some awesome things. There's some more of the Glassine little pocket pouches in there. They flatten out a little bit. Oh, look at all these bags with the clothespins, the little tiny clothespins. Look at that Santa The gnome, the gnomes were just huge this year. So cute. And the snowman, I have a thing for snowmen. And the backs are even really cool, even if you just wanted to use that to, almost like paper, you know. Very cool. Thank you. Those will be fun next Christmas time. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy cow. Talk about work. And this giant safety pin. Oh my goodness. How did they even get it on there? Yeah, that's a big one. That'd be fun to do something with. Rusted or something. That is so cool. Thank you. My goodness. So much stuff here. These ones always fascinate me, and I don't know, like, some of you might think, oh, that's not that hard to do, but look at that. All those little, like, petals that open all the way around. Those are so neat. I never know what to do with them, though. I'm, like, afraid to cut them. This is really pretty. This would be gorgeous on the front of a, like, a springy Mother's Day something. I don't know. That's very pretty. Gosh, that's so nice. Oh, and there's another one of these. This is kind of the same hanky material that one was with the rose that I just cut. So pretty. And this kind of fabric is fun to like coffee dye and layer, and so that's what I'm going to do with the other one that I cut the rose out of already. This is like a wrap or something. Look at all that fringiness. My goodness. Yeah, that's very pretty. Wow. Thank you. Very nice. Very pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Talk about a lot of work. That must be, is that tatting? You guys tell me if you know, because I don't have a clue. But it's gorgeous. So fine. Wow. It's like it was done on the netting. That is just so cool. Can you imagine? It's beautiful. Just look at the tag on it. That is so cool. This one's super fine. This is a great one because it's so lightweight and, you know, not bulky. Oh, look at all the little tiny rosettes on there. That is so cool. Just amazes me how many different styles of these. I mean, I guess it's no different than a lot of the other stuff that, you know, we all make that's all different. Look at that. Isn't that neat? That must have come off of, like, you know, one of those little table, like round table at the bottom, like the trim around the bottom of the tablecloth. Very cool. Wow, you found a lot of these. This is so cool. These are great because these would be fun to make some kind of, you know, wrap around the journal, whatever you want to call that, closure. So cool. Yeah, those must have all come off of like some kind of little tablecloths. Sounds cool. Man, it has had its day, hasn't it? That one was well loved. That is neat. Wow. And napkins. I think I have something similar to this with these little kind of snowmen, Santas on it. Very cute. Thank you, thank you. And then this is red fabric. Ah, very cool. See, I love stuff like this because it's like a quilter picked all the right stuff out for me. And then this works great to make those covers with all the pieces of fabric, this kind of thing. I love this. That is awesome. Yeah, that would make a really pretty cover to do that patchwork kind of look. I love it. Thank you, thank you. So it's great when you have people with a good eye picking that stuff out and then it all goes together automatically. That is pretty. Oh my gosh, look, it's cherubs on there. Oh wow, that is really cool. Yeah, that would be super cool on a cover. Huh. That is neat. Thank you. That is amazing. And a navy blue, which again, I don't see much of at all. Very cool. Wow, look at that. It goes down to like a point down there. Very pretty. Thank you. And then quilting. I've been wanting to find like a little quilt or something, so thank you. That is awesome, because that would be such a fun cover for a journal. And look, it's all hand. I don't know if you guys can see on this blue. Maybe can you see it? All hand stitched. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, it's got a lot, you know, it's been stitched through a machine too around these edges, but this all in here is all hand stitched to hold the batting in the inside, I'm assuming, so it doesn't move around. Very cool. Thank you so much, Robin. You are very naughty, but I thank you for all the goodies. It's so kind of you to share like that with me. So wonderful. Thank you. I will be back in just a bit and we will do something fun. See ya in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm like, hi everybody again. Well, to me it's the next day, so sorry, but it'll just be the same one video for you guys. Alright, so I am going to use one of these little silverware holders that you get sometimes when you go out to eat now, since they're wrapping all of the flatware individually like that. So we've got that, and I've got a baby wipe and some alcohol inks that my sister gave me for Christmas. Thank you, Megan. These ones. And we're just gonna play around and see what we can do with this to age it. And then I have these pieces of book page here because I thought we could make some cards to go inside. So I have ginger and caramel, and this one is latte. I think I might try the ginger because I'm going to be doing that my manly journal, and so I'm just going to put it a few drops over here because I kind of want to play with it. I don't want to put it directly on yet until I know the colors a little bit better. But I'm making the manly journal, so I just want to see what we got here. And I have not played with these at all before, so this is a first for me. So I don't even know if this is a way to do it, which doesn't look like it, to be honest. Yeah, I've never had them before, so I don't really know. I've used like Tim Holtz ink, which that may be what we end up doing for this part, just because I'm not sure. It seems to sink right in, like it doesn't move around like the ink does, and I was thinking it was more like the ink, since I've never played with it. But I have other ideas for that, so we're not giving up on that entirely. I just think I need something else. Trying to see where I put. Is this the? Yeah, this is the vintage photo ink. So I'm going to use this. I just want to get some color on here. Okay, love you, have fun. My daughter's going to go have lunch with one of her friends, so she was writing me a note. She's so cute. So yeah, I've played with these before a little bit, but this is an entirely, isn't that funny? Just using a different kind of background here, it's just acting different. I've done like more of this wax paper. See how it rubs like that? This is much more papery than I thought it was. It felt waxy, but it's not. So I'm going to actually go ahead and do a new one. Sorry about that. And I think we're going to have to do this. That was like Wow, not very helpful at all, huh? But anyway, that's what we do. Just gotta play with stuff. I've never had those alcohol inks, and I haven't tried that on anything but like the waxy glassine and that. And it works on that, but it doesn't work on this because this is a little bit more papery. So, good to know, right? But I just want to, you know, make it look vintagey. You can also just coffee dye them and stuff like that. I just haven't got that far yet since I just got these. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today, and thanks for hanging out with me and seeing the lovely things that Robyn sent. She's so awesome to do that for me. I appreciate it a lot. Not necessary at all, but I do thank you for that. Okay, and we'll do this side. But these little bags are fun if you find them anywhere, because like sometimes if you go get, I don't know, like a crumble cookie or something like that, if it's not one of the goopier ones or something, and you get it in, they have the bigger bags kind of like this, and just regular glassine bags and envelopes and stuff like that work, or wax paper works, or like the parchment paper that you buy at the grocery store to bake on. You can make little pockets. You could definitely make one of these type of pockets using wax paper or parchment paper. You just have to, you know, get a longer strip and fold it in, like a lot like we do for like coin envelopes and that. And then you could have a longer one that you could sew into a signature like I'm going to do with this one. So yeah, lots of fun things to play with. Uh-oh. Alright, that was my daughter's friend. I didn't know she was coming here. I thought my daughter was going to meet her. That's why I was, uh-oh, who's that right now while I'm doing this? Oh no, I forgot my glue downstairs. I gotta go get it. I'll be right back. Alright, so sorry about that. I'm kind of all over the place this morning. I had to take Pasha to the vet, and, you know, nothing major, just he needed some stuff for his nose. Again. They're like, you need a humidifier. It's like, I know I need a humidifier, but I'm too lazy to use one for myself, much less the cat. But yes, I know I need to do that. Just one of those things that it's like, oh yeah, I need a humidifier. Oh yeah, I should get a humidifier. Oh yeah. Life, you know, just gets away. So see, that works pretty good to just have that little bit on that baby wipe and just kind of get some edges and stuff with it. It was just too, it was too wow with the way I had it going on before. But yeah, we're just aging it up, making it look grungy. I think I'm going to have fun doing this project. I like doing the grungy stuff. I don't know why I don't do it more. I guess it's just how it turns out for whatever time of the year it is and that. Oops, a little bit too much right there. But that's okay. We're going to put other stuff on here too, so not worried about it. I am going to cut across the bottom, and I think I'm going to use, no, I'm just going to use regular scissors. I thought about pinking shears to kind of give it that, but it's really hard when it's even to use pinking shears. It just doesn't work that great. So we're just basically going to cut our bag open here if I can manage to cut a big enough strip. So that's all, just, you know, a little bit off the end, as we have all seen done. Now this is the problem when you don't like coffee dye it or whatever. It's still white on the inside, but it's alright. We're going to put a thumb notch in it. We can ink it a little bit in there. That'll be good. So yeah, I'll open this up a little and try to get a little ink on the inside here. just bending it all crazy here. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on there because the a lot of times, like bags, envelopes, all those kind of things, if you're going to use them for this type of stuff, you need to fix some of the edges, you know, because I just cut it open, so I'm changing how it went together. And so sometimes, you know, you're not going to, it's not all going to glue together the right way, just because it's not what it was intended for. So, and they don't always, obviously, make them to last, hopefully, for a long time, is what we're trying to do. Whereas for just a little silverware bag that they think is being thrown in the trash, they're not really worried about that part. What you doing, son?
Hi.
Hi. I don't think he realized that I was filming. It's funny. He's so cute. Okay, so I got that part done. And then I think we're going to play a little bit with some numbers, and then I want to do, I'm going to do a little bit of water with some of this. Just kind of spread it out here a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, get it all over your shirt, Amy. That would be good. I need a little bit more. I'm going to dip the bottom of my glass jar in there. Give it a little ring on here. If it'll work, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that works good. So if you don't have one of those stamps, whatever, just use an actual cup. Like if you're trying to do more of like a teacup sort of thing, then you can do that too. And I have it on both sides. And I kind of don't want every little thing that I put on here to go all the way through, so I think I'm going to kind of separate this. We're just going to try to do kind of some drips, that type of thing. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but there we go. I like those kind of things. It's not really wanting to, kind of want more, but oh, well, there you go. Just whack it and that works. Get the edges so they show up nice. I may have to cut, you know, stop filming for a second and get this dry too, just to make sure before I put anything else on it. I like how with the alcohol ink, see how it's kind of bleeding into almost like that yellow sort of color. Yellowy orange right there. If I can get enough on here to get it to, just doesn't really want to run. It's more of a kind of like that run look though. Go this way. Sorry if I'm getting right up in your grill here. See, I could use the humidifier too. Everybody, I've been watching a lot of different people, and everybody's got the hacking, coughing, like, you know, dry throat type stuff. It's kind of crazy how so many people. Let's try the latte. I'm probably going to get too much on here because I'm just playing, but let's see what we got here. I think it's coming out kind of cool looking though. Okay. All right, I'm going to get this dry, I think. Let me see here. I kind of want to get the old one on this. Yeah, I'll get this dry and then I'll come back. I want to take another one and clean up this mess that I have here. I might as well use it all, right? That thing could make rings for days. There, it's starting to. Get all this up here too. We'll just grab whatever it'll throw at us. See how it dries. Okay. All right, and that one I'm just gonna lay over here and let it dry itself. And I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it all dry. I got all my junk out of here except this. I want to keep that because I'm going to do some stenciling with black, and I don't want that black on my mat, even though it's just the regular ink, but I still want it on there. So I just bought a set of these stencils, you know, like for kids or for painting signs or whatever, and I just got them on Amazon. A whole set of them. I use my black Distress ink, and it's the black set, and mine is very old, so who knows what we're really gonna get. I re-inked it, and so sometimes it's kind of goopy and weird. I don't know if anybody else has ever had that problem, but I'm gonna just do the whole line just because this is so tiny. I don't know if you guys can even see me doing that. Man, the wind is just whipping again today. I'm like, what is with the wind all of a sudden? My sister said it feels like that weird spring. Sometimes in the spring we get like crazy weird wind days. It's like, well, it's too early for that. And they keep saying we're going to get a storm, and then we get like just some little spits of snow, and that's it. The mountains are getting snow, so you know, that's all that really matters. But just kind of a crazy weather year. Yeah, that looks cool. It looks kind of faded or something. I think it's because the little bristles were going under the edge of the stencil. Okay, let's do like the H right there. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna move into this one slowly. I've got some another custom order to do before I really get into this journal, so, and I've already started it, and I'll show you guys when it's done what I did, but it's not a whole journal, so it's just some ephemera. So I am working on that for my friend Nora. And I'm going to turn this sideways and just do this little like hashtag or whatever in the world it is. So yeah, just kind of excited to do this. I've wanted to do this since I made that Rust and Numbers digi, and I just never, you know, got around to it because holidays and whatever. Other stuff's going on. So thank you to all those who said that they'll pray for my family, my daughter and my husband getting surgery and my son getting his wisdom teeth out and all that fun stuff. It is a little bit scary. Just hope everything goes well and it all works out for the best. But prayers are greatly appreciated, so thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Could do like a bigger 4, right about there. And this is background, so you know I can't guarantee how much of this will totally show because I'm going to add some other stuff too, but I just like it to have a little something going on. And you got to remember that these will be on like opposite sides of the journal if I remember to sew it in. Unlike the Valentine ones. Oh, and the Valentine's journals are just about done, so I'll probably be showing them tomorrow. I just have a few, you know, little last things to do, so I didn't want to do a flip through today. So I had the Happy Mail and stuff, so I just decided I'd go ahead and do it tomorrow. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay, I think that's good on that particular thing. And then we'll take some other stuff. We'll probably just get the outside of this done today since we had our Happy Mail time. And again, this is my Rust and Numbers digital download. So it will go sit in the journal, you know, something like this. I mean, it doesn't really matter which direction it's folded. I kind of want to stay with the fold I had since that's where I inked it. I guess that would be smart, huh? So even if they're not even, it doesn't matter because they're not even going to be together. So even if they're not even. What do we got? Kind of liked the one with the picture of the guy there. That might be kind of fun to put on there. Oh, these people crack me up too. Let's see. I'm gonna get my tear ruler. Excuse me, I'm reaching. So I did the same sort of thing on this digital with the stains. I've never had actual the alcohol ink, but I just kind of used the re-inker, the vintage photo, and water to get that effect. Just going to see here kind of what I want. I like the hinge, but I think I want more of the guy here. it's not real wide, so it's kind of like, gotta choose very carefully what you want. Oh, I like the 7, but I don't think it's going to work with the 7, so I guess I could sort of tear the bottom off of this. It's not like it has to be the whole circle, right? There's nothing that says that. So that would work. And then I was going to take, what did I do with that? This. I want to use one of my punches now. The problem is when I pull this punch out of here. Okay, those lights stayed up. I got new lights, if you can tell. I don't know. It's pretty bright for me, but I'm hoping that it'll make the videos look better. But anyhow, I have it partially weighted down by the, I can't remember if it's the second one. Sorry, if you line these up, you know, you can go to the next one. And it's supposed to punch, but I can't remember if that's going to work, but I guess we'll find out now. See, there's the space, but it's fine. So you have to, so you would line it up with this one, not this one, to get it to work, if you have one and you're wondering. To get it to line up in the right order, so you can do a whole section like this. I just want it kind of sticking out. I want it on top. No, I think it goes under. Yeah. Just needs a little more ink on it. It's nice and patinaed on its own, but I'm just going to get these edges that aren't. A few little dinks in it. Okay. Ink around this. Can't remember what was I talking about. I hate when I do that in my brain. Ugh. No, sorry, bad words. That's what book is that? It's by Dean Koontz. I don't know, what is it? I can't even remember, and the cover's gone, so it was, somebody just gave it to me to tear up, so I apologize. I don't write the books, I just I just either take them apart or revamp them or whatever. Okay, and then I need this thing, little number. I could even say paid or something. I don't know what that says. That doesn't say paid, but it doesn't really matter at all what it says. It just looks cool. It's its only purpose. Answered. I can't read those when they're backwards. Probably won't even see it all anyways. Yep, that's the way that's gonna go. Just sticking his face to the thing there. Okay. And I'm not even going to worry that that's hanging off or anything like that. I want to just add a little bit because, like, I did all the inking and I like it. I don't want it to go away. What else can we do on there? Kind of cool. This 46 is kind of fun. We could even add a Timmy person, because those are now, Gail has me calling me Timmy. Tim Holtz. Poor guy. He's probably like, I really don't want all these people calling me Timmy for crying out loud. Oh, wings. When I was doing that collage. I need a pretty little one to be able to fit on there. Is the trick here. And I kind of want the right time period too, so I'm really narrowing my... I don't have that many little ones either anymore. I think I use those the most. The big ones are harder to use because there aren't that many things that I make that are that larger size. Like a lot of these would be great if they were smaller. Got all kinds of other junk in here. Interesting. I wonder, no, he's too tall too, I can tell. Where's that guy big? Because he would be cool. No, he's way too big. I wonder if I can find a smaller one of that. These girls fit? Nope. Not without somebody losing their feet or their head, which is not ideal, right? Sorry, I know it would help if I put these in some kind of order, but I can barely order my life, much less my paper dolls. Too tall. I think they're almost all going to be too tall. That stinks. I don't think I have any little ones of... That little guy might fit. He'd be good. She's cute too. She looks like Annie Oakley. I don't know if she's actually in the right time, but she's dressed up well for whatever. Those are all the... Oh, these aren't Halloween. But these are the Halloween ones. I mean, not that it really matters, because... Oh, there he is. I want to use that guy. Oh, he's still too tall. Darn. Well, I guess we're going to go with... He does fit. I kind of like her. I guess I'll use her instead. Okay. Oh, this guy would fit on one too. There's a few smaller ones in here. All the small ones were hiding. Okay. I'm just taking them out so I have them for the next time. I love the ones with the like photo booth, but they're all more retro than vintage like these, you know. So I wish there were some of the older. I know they didn't do photo booths, but it would just be cool to have the square pictures, I guess is what I'm saying, in the older designs. Because that seems to be what I use more. What does this say? For external use only. That's from one of those Halloween something or others. This keeps wanting to stick here. Why is it doing that? Okay, so I've got this, and I kind of liked the Annie Oakley looking girl here. I know it's supposed to be a guy journal, but I don't really think it has to be a guy journal. It can be just rusty and grungy, and whoever likes it can use it. That's the way I'm kind of thinking about it. It just seems more masculine, I'll say that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Very cute. some dings in it, because right along where it sticks out from under the picture, it's sort of plain. And that breaks so easy, that old paper. Okay, so that's going to kind of go all the way at the bottom there. Sorry, that took me a minute to go through those. I guess luckily you guys can fast forward if you're like, today, Amy. Yes, I got carried away. I'm moving it over a little. I'm sure you noticed that. Put her over here a little bit more. And then I kind of feel like it needs something there. Like, how about some salaries? How about your monthly salary of $125 a day? Or I mean $125. $350 per day. It's crazy when you see stuff like that. I want to cover that with this. Except I wanted it more here, huh? Yeah, do like that kind of a thing. $350 a day. Wow. Sometimes I feel like that's about what I end up making. Oh, some days are great. It's just funny. Okay. If I had more hours in a day to get all the things done that I want to do, you know, make and all that, it would be better. This is wet, but I'm just gonna. Tasha's laying down by the heater. Okay, so there's that. I have no idea how long we've been going with all things told, but let's see here. Do inside. I think that 98 is too big. Oh, or 86. Oh, wow. Yep, that's me. Okay, maybe a bolt. That's kind of cool. Or the hinge. Okay, let's use the hinge. It's just, I don't want it super straight. Already this is sticking. I feel like I'm covering up all the tidbits on there. Just something like that, I guess, will work. This little guy sit on that, I wonder. No, his head will stick over the top. Get it down. No, I don't like that. I didn't like it. I wonder if he could sit on the bolt. Kind of could, but it wouldn't really fit on there. I think I'll have to do stuff like that somewhere else because it just doesn't, it's not enough room for that type thing. Turn it this way. Yeah. I didn't get any ink right there. How in the world do I do that? What else do I want to put on here? We could put price tag or something. What did I do with those there? That's cool. That's one of the ads from my price tag digi. And it's also in the newspaper pages of the Ada kit. But to get just the ad itself, it's in the price tag. I just did that with the art glitter glue because I wanted to squish that little corner down. I don't know what the $1.98 is for, but just for fun. See, I pretty much ended up covering that entirely. Okay. That needs to be using my mouth now to open my glue. Okay, let's see what could we put on the other side. I could do some more price pay per day. I think that was 1904, that book that has all that in it. Crazy, crazy. I like that. That will work. It's funny how some of them go together so much faster than other ones. Just depends on what I see. I kind of want that on top. Because it has the per day thing. Ah. I don't know if you can hear that whistling. That's the wind. It's just whipping out there. And I took Pasha to the vet, and you know that you can't go in to their office, so they come out to your car, get your pet, that kind of thing, and then bring them back out with when they're done. Yeah, and the wind was just whipping 90 miles an hour, and that freaks Pasha out even more. You know, he already hates going in the car or anything, but and then you get out and it's just whipping, and then he gets totally wigged. But he's happy now. He's laying by the heater, giving himself a bath. Alright, so I think we'll stop there, because I'm thinking that's probably good. And then we'll do I'll do the cards and show them to you another time. I'll either do them together or I'll do them separately. I think I'm just gonna, I mean, it's not that big a deal for that to hang up there, but for some reason it's bugging me, so just get rid of it. You can probably hear him wheezy nose. They gave him a antibiotic shot though, so hopefully that'll get rid of it. Alright, so I will chat with you guys again tomorrow, and tomorrow we're doing the pocket, and these make a great thing to put in your idea book too. I mean, I seem to remember this kind of stuff a little bit better, but, well, it's mostly because, like, you'll go through your stuff and find the little bags, but there's other pockets that I just totally forget about. But anyways, I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Bye now.